Today, I remembered that the OG sniper was already back a while ago in emergency Hamburg. So I decided that this shift I'm going to do my best to be the best sniper in the game. And the best part is that we only have to buy the sniper. I already have a very detailed plan of what I'm going to do, so let's begin. My main goal was going to be jewelry, but you won't believe what happened to me later. First of all, I was thinking about dominating the roof since it's a strategic position. But in the end, I ended up coming inside the jewelry stores so that I could attract more police officers. And since I knew the police were already on their way, I had to leave quickly to take action. Okay, I think that's enough to get the other police officers to start coming. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab as much jewelry as I can. What I wasn't expecting was for them to arrive so soon. And I wasn't expecting so many police officers to start showing up either. Even though everything was under control up to that point, it was time to hide a bit since my health bar was low and I needed to recharge. And just when I thought everything was under control, this hacker came along and did this. I couldn't believe it. The shift was going really well and I didn't expect that fail. I immediately reported this to the game, but it was too late, because he simply put me in jail and I lost all my progress. But this wasn't going to stop me, since my plan is now much better than it was before. On this shift, I went directly to the bank, since it was the place most likely to be protected by all the police officers in the game. And the plan worked perfectly, since I managed to get all the police officers to come for me right at this moment. I tried to leave, but then I realized there were many more police outside, and really tried to find me, but they couldn't do anything. So they just left, that's all. And now that I knew all the police officers were in the jewelry store, I came to fulfill my objective from the beginning of the video. And as you can see, that was turning out to be quite easy, since they couldn't even do anything to me. And the police kept arriving, but I had control of the roof, and up until this point, everything was going very well until at one point more police officers started to arrive, and I no longer had the resources to continue defending myself, so the only option was to leave the place. If you're enjoying this video and want to support me, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. What I did at this point was sell all my gold to avoid losing it later. And I came across these police officers who were very angry and who were the main characters during the following minutes of the video. My aim with the sniper rifle was getting too good, so I was able to get a bit of a head start on them while they were coming for me. But as soon as he seriously came for me, I had no other option but to win and continue with my shift. But before I left, I had to take care of this policeman too. My strategy for the next few minutes was to climb onto the roof across from the jewelry store, since the police don't know how to get up there, and I have an excellent field of vision to outmaneuver them all. I found the first one here, and it was actually very easy for me. But I wasn't expecting what was about to happen in a few seconds. I tried to get this police bus, but I never imagined this would happen. I thought I would only have to take care of one police officer, and what happened surprised me. I was really lucky because I was very close to being knocked off, since there were more than 5 police officers on that bus. To be honest, I don't know how I can be so lucky this time, as I was convinced I was going to lose all my progress at this point in the game. But since I've been given another opportunity to continue, this is going to get even better. So now I was facing all the police officers who came for me, and honestly, I did an exceptional job until I couldn't continue because I ran out of ammunition. And again, here were the bus police officers. And in total on this server, there are 12 police officers that I have to face. Every time I encountered some of them, they came after me very intensely. But the good thing is that my skill in this game was superior to that of the police. That's why every encounter was very successful. However, here I moved very slightly to avoid losing against them. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to support me and subscribe to the channel. I love you all. I simply confronted them here, and to be honest, it wasn't very difficult for me. But now I also need to get some money since I've spent it on my gear and I need to get it back. Now, I was coming for the next ones, but I didn't expect there to be such a well-prepared squad, and I had to leave. I came to the bank and I was lucky that as soon as I arrived, someone was already using it, so I didn't have to spend my money to open it. Meanwhile, I just focused on taking all the gold and money that was available. And the other person who was with me inside left the place and the police arrested him. Therefore, I had more time to continue taking the gold, and in the end, I was able to leave without any problems. Since my car was damaged, I had to rent this motorcycle. And immediately, there was a chase behind me for a while. Until I was finally caught and had to defend myself. I was really lucky here because the policeman wasn't very good. I even scared the others and made them leave. And as night was falling, I ran into the police again who had been looking for me all shift. This is going to be a big challenge since I only have the sniper rifle to make this shift a success. My aim is spectacular. At this point, I only had 2 of them left. But I really don't know what this policeman was doing, and when I realized it, his friend tried to hit me with the taser. In total, I had a match against 5 and I was able to beat them all. This turn is going much better than I expected. Now that many of the police officers are unavailable, it's the perfect time to go and grab as many jewels as you can. This way, you'll be able to earn some money this turn. My goal for now is to stay a little relaxed while more police arrive. So I'll leave you with this part of the video and we'll continue. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment saying what kind of video you'd like to see next. I realized that the police were about to enter this area, so my only option was to hide behind this. But it didn't work very well since the policeman knew where I was and came for me. Then I had to face him once again, and things got even more intense. They blocked my field of vision when they threw different flashbangs at me, but they can still improvise, and I ended up getting away with it. I need to position myself better to win. The police continued to block my field of vision when they threw flashbangs at me. And even though I won the confrontations, nothing could go wrong because my health bar was very low and anything could end this turn. At this point, I was trying to help the other people who needed my help. But at some point, more police officers started arriving and my only option was to get out, get in my car and leave this place. I still need to do some things that might be very risky, so the best option in the meantime is going to be to sell what I have to avoid losing it later and make a big impact. The last thing I wanted to do was take all the gold and cash that was in the bank. And that's what I did first of all. I opened the door and once that happened, I started taking everything. And suddenly I saw someone coming in, and it turned out to be a friend of mine who is also a big YouTuber with over 140,000 subscribers. He's going to be with me for the rest of the shift, so this is going to be exciting. At this point, the police started entering the bank. They wanted to catch and arrest us, but what they didn't know was that we were very good, and they couldn't do anything. In fact, we won against the 3 or 4 who entered, and in the end, this bank robbery turned out to be a complete success. After that, I left the bank with my YouTuber friend and had to take my motorcycle because the police damaged my car. However, it wasn't a problem, and further down the road I encountered other police officers whom I confronted. It was also quite successful. After that, I planned to rob a few cash registers. Honestly, this is going really well. Now it's time for me to take the cash register. And whatever the total is, I'll end my shift after this. I hope you're enjoying this video. At this point, I sold everything I had raised, and now all that remained was to wait to receive all the cash. I made this video with lots of love. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe.